film is not bad. Let me just say that again. This film is not bad. I wouldn't say that this is a bad movie, but I definitely wouldn't say it was a good one either. Welcome to Senior Here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray, and today I am reviewing The Invitation, directed by Jessica M. Thompson, starring Nathalie Emmanuel and Thomas Dorothy. This film is about Eva, who lost both of her parents, and she took a DNA test to find out that she has a long-lost cousin in England. From there, her cousin invites her to England to meet the rest of her family, and this is when things take a turn for the worse. You know, I gotta always talk about some of the elephants in the room when we're talking about films, especially when I'm reviewing films. And the elephant in the room in this film is, it is a PG-13 horror movie. You are already setting yourself back if you are directing or making or starring in a PG-13 horror movie, because any person that loves horror movies wants to be scared, wants to be on the edge of their seat, wants to feel that suspense and those thrills. And it's so hard to really cultivate that when you are, I guess you could say, behind the eight ball, right? When you are trying to make a movie, when you really can't show the gore, the blood, the kills, you can't really get as graphic as you might need to be in a horror movie. And setting that parameter of a PG-13 is already setting yourself back. And this film was held back because of that. I don't know what it is, but I've been so bored lately with some films in 2022. And this film just falls in that same line of more boring films that I've been watching. The movie is not bad, but it's boring. I just gotta say it. Say what it is. It's a boring film. And for somebody who loves vampire films the way I do, I can't really think of a good vampire film as of recently. And this movie just adds to that resume of vampire films that really doesn't bring anything new to the table. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but what you do have to do is make it enjoyable again for somebody that is watching another vampire movie. How do you separate yourself from all of the movies that not only that are coming out this year, but also in the landscape of all vampire films in its totality? Now, I do have to give credit when credit is due. Nathalie Emmanuel did do a really good job acting. Some would probably know her from Game of Thrones, right? She played a phenomenal character on there, and she does a really good job in this film as well. She makes the scenes feel believable. When they asked her to get in her bag as an actress, she gets in her bag. So I can definitely commend her for that. But she might be like the only saving grace in this somewhat boring movie. And since you can't really bring too much new to the genre of vampire films, at least you can give me some amazing kills, right? Or some amazing moments. And this film really didn't have any of those. And it really didn't have any kills as well. It was few and far between. The ones that they did have felt very cliche, you know, it's the same, monster not there, monster's here kind of thing. And it's like, please just do something different. Like, the film is not bad. Let me just say that again. This film is not bad. I wouldn't say that this is a bad movie, but I definitely wouldn't say it was a good one either. Now, I do like how dark this film tried to get. I enjoyed the romantic horror undertone in this film. But everything leading up to the third act that was kind of building upon this mystery and this romance did not quite pay off in the third act. I love some of the shots that were taken in this film, like shots of the mansion, shots of the inside. I can really tell that the cinematographer or the director, or both, it could be both, did a good job of at least trying to convey the centerpieces and set pieces of this film. I do have to give credit when credit is due. Again, this film is not anything new, it's not anything great, but I can at least say they did a good job of setting up the shots and the actors involved. In conclusion, I always like to say that anything above a 5 is something that is at least worth watching, right? It's at least watchable. Let me say that. It's at least watchable. Not worth watching. It's at least watchable. And this film is watchable. It's not bad. It's not anything I would say, you know, I wish they would have never made this film. But I can say that this film was a waste of my time. unfortunately. I will have to give this film a 5.7 out of 10. And I really can't say anything more about this, the movie The Invitation. I can't. It just didn't do anything for me. It didn't do anything at all for me. So hopefully I can save you a little bit of time and a little bit of money, because it's not worth spending your money on. If you like what I do here, make sure that you like the video. It really does help me out. And I also very much appreciate it. If you love movies, TV shows, and other media, make sure that you subscribe to my channel as well, so I can keep you up to date with some of the latest movies coming out, old and new, and also TV shows and other entities of media. I try to cover them all. I want to know what some of your favorite vampire horror movies are. I'll probably say one of mine would be Interview with a Vampire. I haven't seen it in a while, but when I did see it, I really did love that movie. But I want to know what some of your favorite vampire movies, and if you also seen this movie, let me know what you think about this film as well. And don't forget, you seen it here.